Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today I'm going to be reviewing a brewery who, for some reason, I just don't seem to pick up very often. It's not that I have anything against them. In fact, they're known for being a reasonably priced craft brewery, but I don't know why. I just don't seem to be picking up their beers very often. And when I saw this one, I thought, I'm going to give this a chance, especially considering it's a variety that I'm not that fond of. So today's selection is the Alaskan White. It's the wit style ale brewed with spices. Most wit ales usually are brewed with spices and/or oranges and citrus elements. Quick few things on this thing. Um, let's see. It's 7 months. It's past its best by date. So there you have that. Has a 5.3 ABV, 15 IBUs. Normally, a wit beer comes in between 4.5 and 5.5 ABV. With its 15 IBUs, normally a wit beer becomes between 8 and 20 IBUs. 12 of my friends on Untappd gave it a cumulative score of 3.38. 44,000 of us have given it a cumulative score of 3.52. Beer Advocate, its first ranking was on the 11th of April in 2009. Among 788 reviews, it has been given a score of 3.46, which is okay. And Rate Beer gives it a cumulative score of 3.06. A little story about white wit beers. They're known for having malt, grainy, and spicy aroma. They're pale to light gold and cloudy with strong head and appearance. Malty, sweet, zesty, herbal, honey, low hop flavor, medium body with high carbonation. Unmalted wheat, pure barley malt. Also, a little factoid about wit beers. It's a 400-year-old recipe that was revived by Pierre Ciellas at Hoegaarden. It apparently lost out in the 1950s, but in 1966, Pierre, what's his name again? Pierre Ciellas. Pierre Ciellas of Hoegaarden was a dairy manager, and in 1966 he revived the style. So, if you're a wit beer fan, you apparently have Pierre Ciellas at Hoegaarden to thank for it. I paid $1.49 for this bottle. As I said, Alaskan beers are known for being reasonable, so I'm really not quite sure why I'm not buying them more often. But anyway, I'm going to get past that. I'm going to start buying more of those. I'm going to use my Pop the Top opener here. And yeah, see, this is the problem with Pop the Top. Sometimes we have that problem. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go grab a bottle opener. And we're back. So, yeah, a little side note about the Pop the Top opener from Taza Designs. I was sent one to try. I gave it a shot for a while. Here's my new decision about things that I'm going to endorse, products. I got to have a year with it. It's just that simple. I've got to have a year with it, and I got to use it constantly because while that opener did work just fine at first, it's kind of given me some trouble since then. And the deal about it in particular, too, is it stops working for a while, then starts working for a while, and I don't, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, got the bottle open, let's see how this bad boy pours. And this is pouring a very light color. Actually, what you're seeing on camera is pretty close to the color that we've got. Got lots and lots of carbonation. Lots of carbonation. Gonna describe that as definitely high carbonation. That's not even medium high, that's high carbonation. This head, I don't see too much bursting of little bubbles. Well, maybe around the outer edge. Probably not the most resilient head, but not the flimsiest either. I believe, if memory serves, these are supposed to have, pale to light gold, cloudy with strong head. So, wit beers are actually supposed to have a strong head. Bringing it to the nose, I sure smell the malt, that's for sure. A little bit of sweetness, almost like honey. Not really getting much of the orange scent or the spices that you would normally get with the wit beer. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting. I'm getting honey, I'm getting malt. I'm not getting spices or orange or any of the normal auxiliary smells that you get with a wit beer. I'm going to hold this up. Okay, now see, Now you're seeing it a little bit darker than what it actually pours. Now that little bit of at the bottom of the bottle that I've added to it has now added quite a bit of sediment, and I'm watching the sediment slowly sink as the bottles continue to rise. Uh, yeah, that's still what I'm getting. I'm getting honey and malt. So I'm gonna dig right in. Cheers. Well, I'm gonna describe it as about a medium mouthfeel, a little spikiness. No alcohol burn with a 5.3. There wouldn't be much of one. Um, huh. I, I'm not thinking much. I mean, much either way about this beer. Good, bad, otherwise. I don't normally like wits because that's sort of, I don't know even how to describe the flavor, but the flavor of wits normally doesn't appeal to me. This one isn't too bad, but it's also, well, it's nothing. I don't, I gotta tell you, this is almost like drinking carbonated water. Not much flavor in this at all. Um, I think a 2.75 is what I'm going to give this on Untapped because there's really no flavor to it. I thought maybe getting a little bit of air to it might increase some of the notes in the aroma, but it doesn't. The bouquet is still malt and honey. Um, yeah, I don't even think it deserves a 2.75. I think 2.5 is actually plenty, and I'm gonna give it that on Untapped. It's only a buck 49, but Alaskan makes better beers than this, and I can see why it got rather lukewarm reviews on Untapped and Rate Beer and Beer Advocate. It's yeah, I don't even think fans of wit beers are really going to like this, to be honest with you. I don't think they're going to hate it, but I don't think they're going to like it. I'm just not getting much flavor at all. It really does taste kind of like, you know, almost like club soda that has like the slightest alcohol bit to it. So anyway, until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.